Peter Tomeno is the owner of VIP Video in Millsville, Ohio, where his employees rented out sexually oriented video tapes to a 17-year-old. Although Tomeno had no knowledge of the incident and was not present at the time of the sale, he was still convicted for selling obscene material to a juvenile. Um, should his conviction be overturned, some would say yes, some would say he had no idea, he wasn't there. Why should he be responsible? However, because Tomeno is the owner of the store, he is in fact held liable based on vicarious liability. Now, vicarious liability imposes liability on an individual for a criminal act committed by another. Now, this isn't anything like accomplice liability. Accomplice liability is when an individual directly aids or helps with the criminal act with purposeful intent. Now, vicarious liability requires employers, business executives, and corporations uh, be held responsible or liable for the criminal acts of their employees. Um, yes, this is odd, as people say that we are responsible for our own actions. But because of this law, I do believe that Peter Tomeno's conviction should be affirmed and not overturned. Ultimately, it is Peter's responsibility to better monitor and control the actions of his employees. As it was stated in the question or the scenario, Peter did not have a sign out, so to prevent this, he could have had a sign making it known that selling sexual content to minors is illegal and would not happen in his store. But he does need to stress the importance of not selling obscene material to minors and monitor that more efficiently, because ultimately he would be held liable, as I'm sure he now probably realizes. Now, constitutionally, could he be sentenced to prison? Unfortunately, yes. Criminal actions of his employees will transfer liability to Tomeno, regardless if he knew or not, or if he was there or not. Some cases, the person held vicariously liable will receive civil penalties such as like fines. It all depends on the nature of the offense, if it's criminal or civil penalties. But to conclude, Peter Tomeno's conviction should be affirmed based on vicarious liability, and he could receive criminal or civil punishment for the action of his employees. Thank you.